Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about essential time management techniques and strategies that you can use in your social media marketing agency or any business for that matter that you run. So guys, if you've ever run a business online, in person, or run anything like a business, you're going to be very aware that your time is the most valuable commodity that you can ever have. Because as your agency grows and as your business grows or whatever you're trying to accomplish grows, you're going to realize how few hours in the day there really are to get everything done. And you're going to wish that you could clone yourself 10 times in order to get everything done. So if you're really bad at managing your time, or you're focusing your time on the wrong things when growing your agency, you're really going to struggle, and this video is really going to be for you. So, and if you're watching this video and you're not a social media marketing agency owner, this is going to be kind of spoke about under the SMMA umbrella, just because we run a social media marketing agency and all the videos on this channel are, to do with the SMMA industry. So like I say, everything that we talk about is going to be to do that. And as your social media marketing agency grows, it is going to be more difficult for you to manage your time because there's going to be more stuff for you to do. That being said, the stuff that you spend your time on in the beginning is going to be very different to what you spend your time on now. So for example, when I first started, when I was trying to get my agency off the ground, spending all of my time on outreach, that's what my time was going on. Outreach, outreach, outreach. However, now it's more, meetings with clients, managing our team, managing our salespeople, managing service delivery, managing the business and making sure it runs smoothly. And we've got different people, so my time's, spent in different ways. However, we still do all of the stuff that we teach, and we're still in the trenches with you and anyone who's, not even got a client yet. We're still very much doing everything that we're teaching you to do on this channel and in the academy. So my first essential time management technique is be intentional. So be intentional with how you spend your time. It's very easy when you're running a business or doing anything for that matter to kind of just plod through your day, kind of just be like, all right, I've got an email from him. I'll do that. Or, oh, I've got a meeting at 4. I'll do that, and then just see what comes up. That's really the wrong way to do it. You need to be so intentional with what you spend your time on and how much time you spend on each of those tasks in order to get everything done, and in order to get everything done in the most efficient way. So when Tom and I look at our schedules and our to-do lists, we allocate time to it with deadlines, with how long we expect it to take, and and realistically how long it should take, so that things don't run over. Because it's very easy. For example, if you were going to do I don't know, plan a social media calendar for someone, if you do social media management, that job could be 2 hours long. You could spend 2 weeks on it, depending on how detailed you want to go. But it's not acceptable to spend 2 weeks on that specific task, because the ROI of that task might not be very much. So if you did spend 2 weeks on it, that's a massive waste of your time. However, if you were intentional with it and you intentionally said, right, that task is worth this to me, it's got to be done in 2 hours. Otherwise, it's not worth doing, or it's just gonna cost too much time. So by being intentional, you ensure that the tasks that you need to get done don't take too long, they don't get cut too short, and you also don't just plod through your day and then procrastinate your way through the day and end up getting nothing done. So be intentional, pick your tasks and allocate times to them, and you'll be all right. Number 2 is prioritize. Now, we did a video very recently on how to manage 10 plus clients at once for a social media marketing agency. And also we did a video very recently, I think it was the day before that video was released, on a client management system of how we manage client satisfaction rates depending on the feeling we get on every client meeting, and we have a way of tracking it. And on the back of that, and the reason why we do that method is not only so we can, progress clients in different ways or pick up that certain clients are unhappy. The reason why we do that is so that we can then prioritize tasks that need to get done. So say we have 5 tasks, and 3 of the tasks on there are for one client that is currently undersatisfied. It's going to be even more essential that we prioritize those tasks. And if you prioritize tasks in, one, how important they are to get done, what the time zone is. So the 3 tasks need to be done within the next 2 days, and the rest need to be done in 2 weeks. Then those need to be prioritized. And as long as you prioritize your tasks and you're not doing everything that has a longer time frame on, and the things that need to be done tomorrow are the bottom of your list, then you're gonna get unstuck. And that's the best way to relieve pressure from yourself, is if you can relieve all of the tasks that need to be done immediately, or relieve all of the tasks that need to be done for your most vulnerable clients, or prioritizing tasks that are the most important. So if you're, something that's probably more relatable for a lot of you watching this video, if you've not got your first client yet, then you need to prioritize tasks that are going to get you to where you want to be. So if you don't have a client yet, where do you want to be? You want to have loads of clients. So what do you need to do? You only need to spend time on money-making tasks. And what I mean by money-making tasks are tasks that make you money, funnily enough. And what are tasks that don't make you money? Spending loads of time on social media, spending loads of time making your website perfect, spending, making your logo perfect, or all the stuff that people do spend their time on. But what should you spend your time on? Outreach, picking up the phone and cold calling businesses, building your brand on social media the correct way, and casting loads of rods out to loads of potential business owners so that you book meetings. So if you're not prioritizing cold calling, you're prioritizing making tiny details to your agency website that no one ever sees, then that's not good enough. So you need to prioritize those tasks. Number 3 is stay 100% focused. So an essential time management the technique is stay focused on what you're gonna what your goal is. So at the beginning we said be intentional. Be intentional with what you're going to do in a particular day. But if you're not 100% focused on your intentions, then you're going to get sidetracked. You're going to procrastinate. You're going to watch TV. You're going to watch Netflix. And that's one of the benefits of running a social media marketing agency. You're your own boss. You don't have people breathing down your neck. You literally can watch Netflix while you're getting ad campaigns up. However, if you are and you're easily distracted, or you're not putting your 100% focus into what you're doing, then the quality of your work is going to slack. How long it's taking you to do particular tasks are going to slack. You need to build an environment around yourself, or schedule your day in an appropriate way so you don't get distracted and you can stay 100% focused on what you need to stay focused on. And the final one, guys, is being structured. And this is easier for some people than others, just because some people are naturally more structured and prefer routines than others. But if you're running a social media marketing agency, it's going to be fucking essential that you build routine into your daily life, especially if you're doing it as a side hustle. So if you're doing your social media marketing agency alongside a 9-to-5 job, or university, or even school or college, it's going to be so important that you build in a particular time of day that you show up to every day. And it's a time of day which you're able to put your all into the industry. Because if without that, you're just going to end up turning up here, turning up there, or I'm going to miss that day. I didn't do outreach that day. And your agency is never going to get off the ground because you're just not being consistent and everything's compounding. So you need to build a structured routine into your life so that every day from 5 till 8, right, that's my 3 hours on SMMA. That's my 3 hours on my side hustle. That's my 3 hours to do cold calling. That's the kind of structure you need. And that's not necessarily related to time management. It is in a way, because you're blocking out that time for the agency, but it's more of a habit that you need to build into your day, and a habit that you need to stick to religiously and just never make any excuses yourself with. But those are some time management techniques that really helped me out, guys, when I first started, helped me stay consistent, helped me get my agency off the ground, because I just built it into my routine the same way you brush your teeth every day and make your bed. I showed up to do SMMA even when I wasn't getting results. It just became a habit that, right, I wake up, I make my bed, I brush my teeth, I do SMMA. And it wasn't like, oh, I didn't get any meetings today, so that's going to put me off for tomorrow. No, it was just, right, I turned up, I worked as hard as I can, on to tomorrow. And it was just never a thought or a narrative in my head that was like, right, if I don't get this amount of meetings today, or if I don't sign a client in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to stop for 2 weeks. That was never a question, because it was just built into my routine, and it was just like, right, that's what I have to do, like that, and I just trusted the process. So yeah, I hope you found some of those useful, guys. In the description of this video, let me know of any time management techniques that you use. I'm sure the viewers of this channel will be super interested to know what you guys use and if it works or not. So yeah, put it in the description below. Please, please, please make sure you subscribe and continue to follow us on Apple Music and Spotify. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 AM, because we're back posting every single day.